What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Scott here, back to talk about Michigan State Northwestern. Senior night for Michigan State Spartans here in East Lansing, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. on BTN. Now, MSU is coming off 3 straight losses, 2 of which were at home last week, and losing by 6 to Purdue on Saturday night, a game in which they were in for 75% of the game. Purdue made some runs, Michigan State made some runs to keep it close, but a game in which they look like they belong for most of the game. Now, straight looking at the team stats for both of these teams, they're very similar. Both averaging 74.4 points per game, both shooting around 46%, both around 16 assists, 3 blocks, and 7 steals a game. So a lot of similar statistical categories in this game. Now, Northwestern sits at 20-9, 11-7 overall in the conference, currently third, but they are a game out of missing out of that double bye, falling back to 5, and MSU is now 2 games behind third, and MSU currently sits a game and a half behind fourth with 2 games to go. Now for Northwestern, Ty Berry, senior guard, who was having a good senior season with them, unfortunately is out for the rest of the season due to a meniscus injury. We saw him lead the team in scoring with, I believe, 22 last time out when these teams played early January. They do still have Boo Buie, though, who has tormented MSU for years now. He averages 19 and 5 assists on 40-40-80 splits. Thankfully, this will be his last time playing against MSU, unless they should meet, of course, again in the Big Ten tournament. Junior Brooks Barnheiser, who scored 16 last time out against MSU, rebounds the ball well from the guard or wing position, leading the team with 7 rebounds per game. Ryan Langboard, since Ty Berry is out, is currently their best 3-point shooter at 42%. That's something to watch out for. Now, their offense is one of the better ones, definitely in the conference, as they are top 20 in the country in adjusted efficiency, turnover percentage, and 3-point shooting. They hold on to the ball and shoot it really well. If MSU wants to win this game, it will have to try and force turnovers, which MSU has been good at this year, or defend the 3-point line well, which they haven't been as good as they have been last year, but something that MSU definitely can do. Now, Northwestern on defense, they do foul quite a bit. They rank 329th in free throw rate and do not defend the 3 well. So the game plan for MSU should be to get downhill, try to get to the foul line. Once that is cooking, then that'll open up the kickouts for threes for guys like Tyson, Jaden, Malik, and even Booker, should we see him get some extended run in this game like we've seen the last couple games. Now, will we see Xavier Booker start this game after they went with the bigger Matty Sissoko against Purdue? I think so. They don't have a towering figure down low like Purdue does in Zach Edey. Matthew Nicholson, actually from Clarkston, Michigan, senior center, does stand at 7 feet 280, but I think they can disguise some coverages against him. He did have 0 in 10 minutes last game. I believe he added 2 rebounds as well, but he did not play that much due to foul trouble. Also, Book has been leading the team in plus-minus percentage the last handful of games that we've seen him have an uptick in playing time. So, let's see if we can hopefully keep that up with some maybe more extended minutes. Also, can we see some more Cohen Carr? Yes, the offense, aside from the insane athleticism, needs some refinement. Definitely shooting needs some work, ball handling. But defensively, we've seen him have really good instincts as a freshman. Again, Tom, I'm asking for more small ball, please. You'll probably hear me say this for the rest of the season. We need more small ball. We saw it work in the tournament last year. Let's see it some more. We want Cohen at the 4, Malik at the 5, if we're going with that type of lineup there. Last game, I personally thought that Coop and Jax played really well. Obviously, that goes without saying that Xavier Booker played well. But I thought Coop and Jax played okay. There's not much you can do against Edey on defense, but Coop did some nice things on offense with 6 points, 2 for 2 from the line. And I thought Jax made some, okay plays too that don't show up in the stat sheet. And, he finished the game with only 2 points and 2 rebounds. But, overall, for the flow of the offense, I thought he did some okay things. Matty has struggled, but, you hope going forward, obviously this will be his senior night. We'll hope to see him out there, and hopefully he can get some of that back. Matty is still one of the best rebounders on the team. He can bring that in defensively. He still can bring it as well. He's one of your best defenders down there as well. Biggest thing, going to say it every game. We've been saying it every game for months. You got to get multiple of your guys playing well at the same time. Tyson hasn't been the same in a while. He showed flashes last game especially, but AJ needs to show up for 40 minutes, not 14. Jaden Akins, the shooting will come and go. We've seen that throughout the season and throughout his career, but he's got to continue to keep that defensive pressure up that we've seen from him. Malik Hall just being solid, what we've seen the second half of his senior year, just keeping solid, letting the game come to him on his senior night here. Now, Northwestern has won 3 straight in this series, but going into this game, I think a lot of pressure here is on MSU. MSU needs a morale win. Both of these teams, I guess you could say MSU is on the bubble if they kind of lose out. If they lose these last two, lose the first game in the Big Ten tournament, then they definitely are on the bubble. But if they get this win, I think they'll probably be in. Feel a lot more comfortable if they just win these next 2 games and even get a game in the Big Ten tournament at least, or get this one and at least one in the Big Ten tournament. But Northwestern also on the bubble as well. But MSU just badly needs a morale win to get those feelings back from after the Michigan game going into the games last week. And they need a win, as we just said, to secure a spot in the big dance. Now, Bart Torvik has this as a 71-65 MSU win. But also just wanted to mention this here at the end. Aside from the game, just want to shout out our seniors, AJ Hogard, Malik Hall, Maddie Sissoko, and Tyson Walker. I do believe that AJ and Maddie have the option to come back. I'd be surprised personally if either of them come back. If anything, I could maybe see Maddie coming back. But I just want to give them all a shout out, even though their careers at MSU, probably haven't gone the way that they've, wanted or expected it to go. But they have gone through a lot, and we appreciate them for what they've brought to this program, this university, and this community. Yes, the moments on the basketball court have been awesome, but the people they are, or seem to be, obviously don't know these players personally, but the players they seem to be off the court is what your legacy is really about, and these guys are all great humans from every interaction I've seen from them off the court. So much love to these Spartan Dogs. I don't think their story is done being wrote yet, because as I've said multiple times before, if this group can get it clicking, it can beat anyone in the country. So let's make a run of this thing. Thank you all so much for watching. Go Green. Peace out.